Hello guys, welcome back to the S3D Hobby Shop. I'm S3D and this content's for adult collectors. If you're under the age of 18, get the heck out of here. Anyway, you can see that in the corner that this content is for adult collectors. And this product in Japan is meant for ages 8 plus. Okay, but for legal purposes and for all the reasons people are on this channel, I have to say it, this channel is for adult collectors. If you're under age of 18, take a hike. Anyway, it's been a long time since I did one of these HGUC reviews, of course. I'm known on YouTube for my vast HGUC playlist, which I think is over 200 something plus now. Not really. I think it's like 100 something. But most of them, the ones I don't review, are like repeats or kits that I cannot ever find, or stuff that Bandai just don't reprint very often. So anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at this one. This is actually something that I was kind of excited about earlier this year, but this year has been really bad. So yeah, I kind of forgot about this thing. This is the Char Zaku 2 Revive. Of course, 2020 Bandai Spirits. I think it was released in September 2020. And here we go. So, I'm actually quite amazed. I actually spent the time to build this kit. And you can see here, there's no bluefin sticker. Oh, good God. Yeah, if you get the bluefin sticker, you'll say this thing's for ages 15 plus. If you get it from Japan, it's ages 8 plus. And if you're watching on this channel, you have to be 18 and over to be here. Otherwise, get the fuck out of here. Alright, so we have some information here. You know what? I honestly don't care what people think. This channel is for adult collectors. I can age restrict all the content if I want to. But I just choose not to do it on this one. Anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at the instruction manual here. So I think this thing retails around 15 bucks in Japan, which is pretty good. Now, yeah, this is probably my favorite HGUC kit to date, even beating the Moon Gundam. And I'll tell you why in the review. The assembly is very simple. A lot of the design is somewhat reminiscent of the HG Go, the Gundam Origin Zaku 2. However, there's some very interesting new engineering that went into this kit that brings it above and beyond the high-grade Gundam the Origin Zaku. In fact, yeah, this guy, even though it's lacking surface detail, the engineering, the articulation puts the HG Gundam the Origin kits to shame. Yeah, the Gundam the Origin Zakus are no longer the superior Zaku 2. It's in fact this guy, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna get like since Bandai developed this technology, I'm pretty sure they're gonna give us the regular Zaku 2s, the mass production, high mobility type. No, they're gonna milk it. So after this mode, we're gonna see plenty. We're gonna see plenty of this guy soon enough. So yeah, so let's just get this one in. I don't know if I'm going to continue building model kits. I don't have time. I've been through some very serious financial issues this year. I'm sure most of you guys have. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into this review. So first off, I'm going to talk about the leftover parts. So technically, we have one leftover part here. This is actually the connector for the shoulder pauldron. So that's supposed to, if you have two shoulder pauldron, you can have like this extra part right there sticking on the side. Not the shoulder pauldron, the shoulder shield. So we have that. So yeah, this is the only leftover part. Now we have swappable parts here. Right here, I got the rubberized skirt piece on here. We'll get into that soon enough. So we have that, and then we have extra magazine for the Zaku machine gun. We have the connector right here for the action base. So now they have a new technology here. Yeah, this is actually very interesting. So, like that, you just plug that in and you get the hole right there, and then you can do whatever you want with it. So yeah, this thing is so much better than the HG Go Zaku 2. I usually love those kits, but I had to let go of my entire collection of Gunpla because of financial reasons. And Well, I kind of don't regret it now that I got this guy. I'm like, yeah, maybe I should just get more of these. Or I can get the Robot Damashi version anime figures. You know, the thing is with this kit, I do want to talk about one thing real quick. It's like the way they designed this kit, they kind of want people to play around with it. You know, a lot of people would argue like model kits are not for play. You know, most people just build model kits, paint it, put it on the shelf to, you know, just appreciate, you know, the the looks. But you know, some little kids play with their model kits, believe it or not. Yeah, because it's cost efficient and stuff like that. Of course, you know, most people in North America who just got into Gunpla would assume like, you know, you can play with your model kits, and it all varies from person to person. Some kits are, you know, good to play with, okay to play with. Some kits are just not designed to be played with, like real great kits. I mean, those joints will like destroy itself after like a few you know, poses and stuff like that. I mean, you'd be lucky to even be able to pose it and put it on a shelf and keep it in that pose. So definitely not something you want to play with. You know, if you want to play with something, I honestly recommend going with Robot Damashi figures or the cheaper Gundam Universe figures, which is like $20. But yeah, I mean, the way they designed this kit is definitely something that you can actually play with. Maybe, I don't know. I don't want to say that because, you know, like I said, I don't want to attract little kids to this channel or give you guys misinformation. But that's the way this thing is designed. Like the Gundam Origin kits, you can pose them, you can do a lot of things with them, but the joints are still kind of loose. With this guy, you know, you got some very good engineering. So anyway, it's like I'm supposed to be talking about accessories and leftover parts, right? So you got this connector that goes right here to the shield, which you can use to attach, like, you know, the I don't know if this actually works. Apparently not. Huh, interesting. Okay, I think these parts come from the Johnny Ridden high mobility type. So the weapons is actually from a pre-existing kit. So we got the bazooka, we got the He-Hawk, we got this new connector that you can use it to connect to the side skirt like that. So yeah, and then you got the Zaku machine gun. So I'm pretty sure this is like a leftover runner. But anyway. Alright, so let's go over the articulation. This is like the thing that set this kit, you know, above and beyond the rest of the Zakus on the market today. So yeah, we got like a newly designed feet articulation section. You get this piece right there that's connect via ball joint. So this ankle part this is ankle or whatever, the upper feet armor, this piece can move. And then we also got this hinge system right here. It's actually a ball joint that connects to this little hole socket right here in the foot, which is, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's right there. There's also a hinge system that allows you to hinge the feet forward like that. It's got really good ankle pivot or ankle rocker action, so that's really nice. So now you can, let's see, can the Zaku do the split? I mean, he can do the split, but like, you know, how far can he splay his legs? Oh, like that, okay. That's pretty good. That's good enough for me. So yeah, you got the articulation right there, and you also got the hinge. So that's very interesting. This is all new technology right here. The knee technology, this is reminiscent of the high-grade Gundam the Origin kits. So really not that interesting. This time we also got the the universal joints for the hips, which is pretty good. You know, you can do the splits and stuff like that, but stuff like this we've seen already. What's nice is that they included this rubberized skirt piece, so now he can do all kind of crazy stuff. So it's the skirt is no longer a limiting factor for the Zaku. So yeah, that definitely gives you playability right there for people who want to put this, you know, the red comet kick. If you want to do the red comet kick, here you go. You can do it. Want to go kick a Gundam? Yeah, you know, the funny thing is, even the Robot Damashi version anime figures cannot do that because, you know, the skirt is still like a limiting factor. So on the Gunpla, you can do it. So yeah, and it's not like loosey-goosey like a Gundam Origin kit. So I'm actually very happy with that. I was thinking about getting more Robot Damashi version Anime Zakus, just have one in my collection. But after building this kid, I don't know, maybe this is good enough. Just keep this guy around for as long as I can. I mean, it's $20, It's like, I don't know, $20, right? All right, so we have that articulation right there. We also got this ball joint that connect to here. And then, yeah, this is actually pretty nice. You get that nice diaphragm joint with that ball joint right there. Very good. This can also work as an app crunch like that, if you like. And also got this new design shoulder articulation gimmick. Yeah, one issue with this kit is like this thing kind of like to pop off. It's not really like the strongest connection right there. So it's kind of problematic in my opinion. I don't think I'm doing this wrong. That's it. Yeah, no, it's attached. Like, I think I'm attaching it the right way. But yeah, this thing likes to come off. Okay, you know what? Let's go ahead and keep this off so we can talk about this new point of articulation. So basically, you have a ball joint that goes into this torso section right there, and that allows it for 360 rotation. Like, that's very interesting. And then you also got this new hinge system for the shoulder, which I think is a very simple design, but is very effective. This is really good, but there goes all the backward compatibility. If you want to do like kit bashing and stuff like that, this is all new technology right here. So you're not going to be able to put like old Zaku arms on this guy if you're going to do like kit bashing and stuff like that. So all new technology, so that could be an issue. This is actually a peg that goes into the arm like that. So this thing is a peg that goes into this socket piece, which, anyway, there's a hole like right there. So you see the peg that goes into that socket. Very interesting. You got the rotation right there. So you got a hinge system like that. Arm can go perpendicular. Yeah, it's really well engineered. This is like some of the best engineering I've seen for a high grade. Basically, I don't know what they're going for. I don't think this is like a good, well, technically it's like a cheaper alternative to Robot Damashi version Anime if you have the time to build model kits, because it actually offers more articulation and playability to the fact that, with the rubberized skirt. And the arm articulation is actually very reminiscent of the Robot Damashi version Anime figures, which are like, 3 times the price of these model kits. You got a hinge right here, right there for that elbow joint, and then you also got the elbow rotation right here, and then you also got another hinge right here. So that's yeah, this is pretty much Robot Damashi version Anime style articulation for the arm, which is very impressive. I mean, like, some people don't like it because it's it kind of breaks the scope and makes it look really weird. But then again, it's a robot, right? Why are we talking about scope? Yeah, it's not like a human. So, I mean, the robot can be designed to do all kind of weird stuff because there's robots, right? Or mechanical suits. And then we also have a ball joint that goes into this forearm, which is good. Yeah, this is like similar technology to Robot Damashi version Anime, but not quite. But anyway. Yeah, you got the standard ball joint here for the hands. The hands can be swapped out. It's very interesting. All right, and then now another thing is we got a hinge right here. This also reminds me a lot of the Robot Damashi version Anime with that hinge right there. It's like a different hinge system, but similar. You get the idea. The Robot Damashi version Anime one, I think, flips like that way, so the head can look up. This one can. This one allows the head to look down, which I think is kind of weird. I would prefer it to be able to look up, so you can actually look all the way up. We do have the adjusting piece right here for the mono eye, so the mono eye can look. Again, the mono eye is always a sticker, so yeah. I wish they would give us a clear piece somehow, but then hey, it's it's a $15 model kit, so don't complain too much. You can probably get these in Japan for like $13. and stuff like that. All right, so another point of articulation, we got the hinge system right here for this shoulder pauldron or shoulder armor, shoulder shield. Yeah, it's been a long time since I talk about Zakus. But yeah, this can rotate, articulate. It's pretty good. So yeah, overall, I say this is definitely the best, 1144 Zaku in model kit form so far. You know, the joints are not loose like the HG Go kit. You know, it doesn't have a lot of surface detail, but you know, if you're into anime accuracy and that kind of stuff, they definitely did a good job. Reviving the high-grade Zaku, high-grade Universal Century Zaku. So definitely really nice. Let me go ahead and move my feet. Yeah, the production quality on this channel have gotten so bad, I'm doing this on my nightstand. And I don't even care. Alright, so let's go ahead and do some part swapping right here. So basically what we're going to do here is we're going to remove this front skirt, this front crotch piece section. And then, I did not meant to do that. Somehow the feet came off. I'm pretty sure like other YouTubers have already done reviews on this guy. So you can probably, watch their review. You're only watching this because, I don't know, maybe somehow you got suggestions from my HGUC playlist. Yeah. I used to be very serious about this whole HGUC thing. But I don't know. Let's go ahead and see. Now you can see the whole technology right here. You got a ball joint that goes into that socket. You also got a hinge right here, which is very interesting. Yeah, this is all new technology. I think I didn't plug this in properly when I was building it. So there we go. So now you see the whole technology. I mean, for around $20, this is definitely worth it. I definitely recommend picking it up if you're into building high-grade Universal Century kits. So you take this piece off, and then you take this thing off, right there. And then what you do here is you attach this piece right here like that. The way this thing is attached is different than how the rubberized pieces are attached. This thing just connects to the back like this via a connection point, and then these actually clips on right here. Yeah, it's the build is completely different when it comes to the two different parts. Of course, once you put on the harder plastic parts, I think this is polystyrene. The articulation is a little bit more limited due to the fact that, these are hard plastic. So, there you go. So there you go. It's a very easy swap, there you go. So now you have the harder plastic. Then there you go. Now you can connect the heat hawk. Overall, I think it's a good kit for the price point. Definitely, step up from the other Zakus. I mean, they have to, It's the 40th anniversary Gunpla celebration. They gotta make a decent Char Zaku for such an iconic character. So there you go. That's the HGUC 144 scale Char Zaku 2 Revive version. Yeah, SIEG ZEON. I think we finally got something really cool for Zeon fans or Zaku fans or whatever. Alright, that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys find the information helpful. Thanks for watching.